Hello, my name is Lindsay A. Jenkins. I'm an Afrocentric dramaturg, a producer, and the creator of Sandbranch. Sandbranch is an original musical about a spiritually rich maroon community that has been hiding in plain sight for generations. In this world, ancestors walk freely, time bends, and ritual is a part of the daily life. The core issue of the play is that the nearby city has begun to poison their natural resources. And so, like many communities in history, they are faced with the question of should they maintain their sovereignty or do they need to figure out a way to integrate into mainstream society? Sandbranch is based off the real community of Sandbranch, which is located just south of Dallas, Texas. And just like the Sandbranch in the story, this community does not have access to clean water. This is an environmental justice piece. It addresses the fact that issues of climate change and pollution affect Black and Brown communities first and worst. There are two goals that I have for this project. One of my goals is to deploy Afrocentric methodologies for the development of a culturally rich musical, tapping into oral tradition, ritual, devising methodologies that acknowledge Black people themselves as excellent source material. I feel that in order to adhere to Afrocentric aesthetics and ethos, the story should be developed in community and with community. One way we plan on doing this is through a series of development workshops that we will take to various cities across the country. Second big goal for this musical is to create a sustainable model for the production of Black theater. As a dramaturg, I come across so many good Black plays. Many of them never make it off the page and onto the stage, and a lot of them that do make it onto the stage have a difficult time finding a sustainable life beyond an initial production. Developing the audience at the same time that we develop the play, I believe, will help us create lasting support, which is why having workshops, development workshops in various hubs of Black creativity are critical to this project. Opening our workshops up to feedback will encourage the community to be active participants in the development of the work so that when it is completed and we go on tour and we come back to their city, we'll have a built-in audience. And not only that, but that audience will see the show and they will feel truly represented in the piece and they will be able to say, I had a hand in creating this amazing piece of work. By combining an Afrocentric method for the development of the story with an Afrocentric emergent strategy approach to audience development, I think that this will help lead us to a sustainable model for the production of Black theater in America. The great Lorraine Hansberry once said that in order to create something universal, you must pay very close attention to the specific. And so though I am specifically concerned with Black theater production in America, I know that this model is a model that can be replicated across cultures. I know that Black culture is not the only culture that prioritizes oral tradition. I know that Black culture is not the only culture that preserves their history through song, through dance, through gesture, through quilts and crafts and food. And so I believe that by doing what I feel is true to me and my culture, it will also open up avenues for many people across many cultures to create sustainable models for the production of their own work. As we build our ensemble over this next year, the ultimate goal is to offer our collaborators equity in the piece once it turns into a commercial theater production. And by doing this, I will have, pumped money into the Black creative economy. And I hope that this is how we create lasting change. As I mentioned previously, this story is based off of the real town of Sandbranch. And so I also hope to create a trust for the town of Sandbranch so that they will eventually be able to get their water. I don't know anything about infrastructure, irrigation, pipes. What I do know about is theater and the power of art to make change. And so I do consider this to be doing my part within my wheelhouse to try to bring change to that specific community as well as the artistic landscape as a whole. If this vision excites you, if I have said anything that has inspired you, I encourage you and I invite you to join us in this mission. We are always looking for collaborators, supporters. We need funders. We need donations, we need spaces, we need people who are open to hosting Sandbranch workshops. And so I do hope that you will join us on this journey. It is a big dream. This is a big dream. I really do feel that this project has the potential to make a big change in the way that we produce theater in America. And I'm not intimidated by that because I am a historian. And if there's one thing that I have learned from studying Black history, it is that the impossible is actually always possible. So I find strength in that, and I'm encouraged by that. And I'm looking forward to working on this project with you all. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen. And I do hope that I will see you at a Sandbranch event very soon.